Right, this is a video on traditional multiplication for 4NBTB5, Common Core Standard. And this is going to be on 2-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. And I like to call this method the bow tie method. For our first problem, this is 38 times 29. What I like to do first is put a dot in the ones place of the bottom number. And then what I'm going to do is I'm always going to go to the ones place first. So what I'm going to do is times 9 times 8, and I get 9, 18, 27, 36, and 45, 54, and 63, 72. So I get 72. I put that here. Now whenever I'm doing this, the ones place always goes down, and the tens place always goes up to the next place. So we finished the ones place, so I'm going to go to the tens. And I'm going to put a plus sign and a 7. Now I'm going to go back to my dot, and now I'm going to go to the tens house. So I'm going to say 9 times 3, 9, 18, 27, 27. I'm going to add 7 to that. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I got 34. The ones place goes down, and the tens place would go up, but there's no hundreds place here, so I'm just going to drop it. So now I'm finished with this first V. Now I'm going to do the second V, and I'll do it in a different color. Okay. So this is my second digit on the bottom number, so I'm going to put it in the tens place. And what I first have to do, you'll notice that this is starting in the tens place. But if I put another number here, it wouldn't start in the tens place. So I have to put a placeholder. So I'm going to put a placeholder here. So my tens digit starts in the tens place. Here I go. Now all I'm going to go do is go to the ones house on the top number. So 2 times 8 is 16. And I know the 1 digit goes down, which is a 6, and the tens digit goes up. And I'm just going to put this here, plus 1, and I know I'm using green right now. And now I'm going to go to the tens house. 2 times 3 is 6, and I'm going to add the green number, 7. So I get 7. That's a 1-digit number, so I just put it down. Now, if you look right here, this looks like a man's bow tie. I had a little man here, and he had a little bow tie here. See, it would look like a bow tie. So I call that the bow tie method. And now I'm just going to add the number that was in the ones place and then the tens. And I get 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 6 is 10. I carry the 1. And I get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then I put the comma, and this is my answer to the first problem. Now I'm going to do another example. What you might want to do is turn the video off at this point, do this problem, and then see if you get the same answer as I did. All right, so the first thing I do is I go to the ones house on the bottom number, and I just put a dot. And now I'm going to solve this problem by first going to the ones place and then going to the tens to make my first V. So I say 6 times 4 is 24. So the ones place goes down and the tens place goes up, and I put a plus sign so I remember to add that too. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my dot, and now I'm going to go to the tens house. So 6 times 2 is 12, and then I add the 2. 12, 13, 14. The ones place goes down and the tens place will go up. There's no digit here, so it just falls. And now I'm done with the first V. Okay, now I'm going to do my second V, but I know this number here, when I put the dot, that this number is in the tens place. So I want to make sure I start in the tens place down below here. So I put a little placeholder, and now I can start. So remember, we start here, we always go to the ones house. We don't ever start with the tens house. So we have 3 times 4 is 12, and I know the ones place goes down and the tens place goes up. And now I'm going to go to the tens house. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and that's one digit, so I bring it down. Now I just have to add these two numbers. 4 plus 0 is 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've got my answer. I hope that helps.